4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ranchin here, bringing you all another circle of commentary. This is going to be the second set between Sea Shield and Jaedong in the quarterfinals of the Bigfile MSL. This is going to be on Fighting Spirit, the upper end position in blue as Terran is going to be C, at the bottom end position in purple as Zerg is going to be Jaedong. And before I get to any talking, I want to right away say that I tried to cast this game just a second ago before, and I was getting a lot of video glitches, and I thought maybe it was some problem with my computer, but turns out no, just the source videos are very bad, especially this one, and unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. There are no other source vids that I have available to me. And I'm sorry, guys, nothing I can control, so I'll just apologize beforehand. There are going to be some like random pauses in the video and crap like that. I didn't watch far enough to actually know how the game ends or exactly what really happens, but the first 3 minutes in, it was already glitching like crazy. So just to get that out of the way, just so you don't go all crazy and bombard me with hatred. I don't like to be bombarded with hatred. I like to be bombarded with love, which can be misunderstood if you're a sick, perverted person. But anyway, yeah, C is 1-0 ahead at the moment, and this is going to be on Fighting Spirit, though, so we're going to see whether he can utilize his defenses well enough or not, because Zerg player definitely a place for Jaedong to come back. Definitely the idea for Jaedong thing, I think, is to finish this in the next 3 sets, because you do not want to go back to Polaris Rhapsody, which should be in the 5th set. You want to win on Fighting Spirit Triathlon and Odd Eye 3, even though Odd Eye 3 is slightly Terran favored. It's not as bad as Polaris Rhapsody, which just has a massive bias, where Terran players have, more than double the wins. To every win, to every 10 wins a Zerg player has, a Terran player has like 25 or something like that. So it's kind of really biased. So exactly, we're going to see exactly how it goes. And Jaedong definitely the guy to do it. Definitely a Zerg player to bring back in the fold to win against horrible bias against him. Although it does seem like if Jeadong gets into the finals, there's a good chance he's going to be facing a Terran player. Actually, I'm pretty sure if he gets into the finals, it's guaranteed that he's facing a Terran player because Flash and Fantasy are in the opposite semifinals. So there's going to be pretty bad bias against him. So even if he gets into finals, he's going to have a tough road ahead of him to get the golden badge, the coveted golden badge. But hey, getting ahead of myself. Still has some semifinals to play in. C, meanwhile, it does seem like he's going to go for 1 Rex and Expo, while on the opposite side, Jeadong going for the 12 hatch and just now adding the spawning pool, trying to fight back this annoying SV scout. Yeah, there we go. There's the command center being put down by C, trying to keep this scout in there. Doesn't seem like he produced a single marine from what I saw. I'm going to see exactly what he goes for there. But yeah, this is going to be a chance for Jeadong to get back in this. He should have this map, though. It's going to be harder for a Terran player to go for mech. So there you go. There's the first stoppage in video. My god, that was annoying. But seems like the person that was recording just had to pause his video every 2 minutes or something. I don't know. But yeah, really, mech not, I believe, the best choice on this map. Harder to go for it. I think Medic Marines offer that maneuverability that you need. You need to be able to go across the map and attack safely and, in the mid-game, in the early game, just at all times. Because a Zerg player can safely pick up 4 bases on this map without too much trouble. See doing some nice micro-VSCV, and just as I say, that gets it killed. But yeah, Jeadong does seem like he's going to go for just standard 2-base Muta. We're going to see whether he actually adds in a 3rd production hatchery, because he really tends to like to do that. Go for 3-hatch Muta instead of 2-hatch Muta. On the opposite side, we do see Refinery come down alongside an academy and an additional barracks. And I know that it annoys people that I say alongside, as we see another stoppage in game. And actually it became very bright all of a sudden. Blinded by the light. Something like that. But overall, I think Jeadong is in too much trouble of any madness. He's just going to be sitting on these 2 bases. It's just going to come down to what he manages to accomplish with what he has. Did actually, according to the map, I think he actually does have a production hatchery put up. But yeah, just constant true production from C at this point. Should be seeing him put down. C, get it? Seeing C. I'm bad at puns. But should be seeing an eBay come up. And I apologize if my voice is a little raspy, but I am actually sick, taking a day off of work, because I've been getting kind of progressively sicker, and I don't want to be sick tomorrow, because it's going to be my anniversary! Yeah! 3 years with the same woman. God damn, I'm mad. Don't do it, guys. It's madness. It's insane. It's against the freedom of men, and there's another pause, and I don't know why I'm ranting about it at this point. So you're going to push out a few of his Marines. I think it was actually putting down a bunker back home. Might have been a supply depot. But I think a supply depot and a bunker both are kind of the popular choice to blockade these days. Has an SCV milling around, getting hit a few times. Going to try to get inside the main and get the scout going yet again. And just now seeing the Spire being pulled up by Jaedong, so he's going to try to get those additional Mutalisks with that production hatchery. I'm going to see whether he actually managed to do the damage necessary. See actual milling out or across the map. Does seem like, yeah, forcing Jaedong to put down some sunken colonies. Just has 2 putting down and has a few zerglings to support those. So C has to be very careful not to get caught. Marines all the way. No medics are behind. Ah, almost getting his Marines caught on that bridge. So has to be very careful. At the very least, with that, managed to pick off, or at least I think actually Jeadong managed to damage a Marine, but actually I think lost more than he gained. But still very good, good position to fight back. Firebat's going to be back home and kill a zergling. But Jeadong going very heavily on the zerglings. He's going to try to run by the Marines, but they're in position just kind of fight them back. We're going to see whether Jeadong actually tries to go for a dual-pronged attack, try to go for zerglings and Mutalisks at the front at the same time. See right now, adding in 3 barracks. Ooh, I hope this doesn't come back to bite him because there's a significant boost in production. Don't see any turrets come up. Seems like he's just going to try to go heavy forces. But going for this now, he's going to be a little vulnerable in the next 30 seconds. But I think it's actually not that bad time because the Spire just now coming up for Jeadong. Some scans coming off into the natural. Spire just now coming down. So we're going to be seeing those Mutalisks on the way. But no turrets out there. 4C needs to start putting down those turrets pronto. He's going to hoping just get massive marine production going because no turrets up there, and I'm pretty sure that C is going to be in a lot of trouble now. Probably going to get caught at the front or everywhere because he has very limited amount of troops. I think he's just now putting down his turrets, but he might be caught with his pants down. 1 firebat just across the map, not even stimming, just dying worthlessly. But the mule is going to be popping right now, and Jeadong with no turrets really to push him back is going to be able to do a significant amount of damage. 8 Mutalisks in the air, 2 turrets here, 3rd one on the way in the Natural Expo. So we're going to see whether C actually managed to fight this back or not. I'm not quite sure whether he has enough forces back, enough turrets back home as well. He needs to have those, protect his production, protect his SCVs. Yeah, just now putting down additional turrets, but he really is going to have to utilize his medical marines as well. He has pumping marines like crazy right now from his now 5 racks. 1 more turret that will just not come just in time. No turrets to protect these SCVs inside the main. And these Mutalisks are going to have a field day right now. Jeadong just micro them around. Going to get a lot of SCV kills going. Just going to try to fly around, pick at those medic marines that come out. And C is going to be in a lot of trouble trying to desperately ram as many forces back as he can. Getting a lot of shots on those Mutalisks. But the Mutalisks number doing a heavy amount of damage. A lot of SCVs. You can see not really that much saturation. Medic marines desperately trying to come in, but they're coming in piecemeal. Trying to do some around. Meanwhile, now Zerglings also come to the natural expansion. Some of the marines are going to be forced to go there to fight those off, but C needs that support back home where he's losing a lot of his SCVs. Turrets coming in late. Was a little bit greedy on the troops. He can produce a lot of reinforcements here, but just sending them out piecemeal against the Mutalisks, they can maybe get 1 shot off before they die, and losing so much economy. Hydras alongside Zerglings at the front now going to try to do some damage there as well. I'm not quite sure whether it has actually a lurker tick ready on those yet, but Mutalisk's finally going to fly away. But heavy amount of damage done. He's also going to back off with the ground troops. Going to put a Queen's Nest now already. Still only on 2 bases, but already working on a Queen's Nest. Going to expand at the upper left position with actually timely scan there from light on that. But at the very least, he can reinforce very quickly. Just putting down some massive turrets as soon as he can. But he's still in a lot of trouble. Lost a lot economically. Can't really produce as heavy as he can. Has to work also a lot on his SCV production. Instead of working on his tech, he has to get medic marines going as well as SCVs, so his tech's going to be delayed a little bit by this as well, so he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Hive already on the way, and there's another pause. Oh, gee, wow, another one. And the video just ended. What? Okay, so that was a pretty bad source vid. Spoiler, Jeadong wins.